A man with a drive for success. We're joined here today by one of Dallas's top auto brokers. Up next on The Jeff Crilley Show.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is The Jeff Crilley Show.
Welcome to The Jeff Crilley Show. I'm Dallas Crilley, filling in for my dad, Jeff Crilley. Shout out to Pops. I'm joined here today with Vance Paynter, auto broker and entrepreneur from Premier Autos of Dallas.
Yes,
Vance, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
It's our pleasure.
Here.
It's
Yes,
our pleasure.
Yes, sir.
So we found you partly from social media. I was really impressed with your social media game. I mean, you're selling cars like I've never seen anyone sell cars before. And I want to hear more about your story. I think we'll start with one of the videos I found where you share some of that.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Cash, let's go ahead and run that.
Please.
What is going on, universe? I am so hyped right now that I had to come out and remake a video that I didn't even release yet on why I love the car business. And right now I'm standing back in my inventory in front of my wonderful dealership working for Premier Autos of Dallas. And I just want to tell you guys why I got in the car business in the first place. You see, this is a foundation. This is the only place I know where you can come from absolutely zero, and I was there, nothing to my name, and come out of the mud and get exactly what you are looking for. You can start whatever you want. This is where you can get seed money for your companies, for your dreams, for your goals, your aspirations. There is nothing that I know more than a passion that I have for these cars and the people, helping people to get to where they need to be, to a better situation, so you can get to where you can get to grind and you can get to where you need to be. That's what this is all about. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys, to help me. Because without your help, I won't be anything either. And that's what's so beautiful about this. I got into this to help my start for life, to help me get to where I need to be. That is what cars in the car business is all about. Getting to your position, getting to where you need to be in life to make sure that you're taking care of your family, your friends, and everybody around you. That's why I work hard every single day to make sure I give the best service possible with the best cars that are available on the market, because that is the only thing that I want to sell, to make sure that you guys understand that I am here for you, so that you guys help my future. Without this business, without my customers, without anything that I've done here, I would never have been able to do anything that has happened over the last 2-3 years. And I owe it all of it to the car business. What an amazing place to be. That is how you get your start. That is how you get what you are looking for. And I hope anybody out there who is thinking about it, if you are, do it. Get into the car business and work your butt off. I did it because it was a necessary thing. This is the only way that you can truly explore yourself and get to where you need to be. I hope you guys enjoy this. Come talk to me, come see me, leave comments, questions, anything you have. I am here for you. You don't even have to buy a car from me. Of course I want you to, but I'm here to help you. That's why I'm here. Again, you guys know who it is. This is Mr. Vance Paynter, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Wow. That was awesome, man. I have to tell you, I was impressed for a few reasons. First of all, I do a lot of digital marketing, and I noticed that a lot of auto dealers, a lot of car salesmen, they're not using social media like you are. But second, you're authentic, man. You're really giving us a glimpse of who you are. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that probably contributes a lot to your success in your industry.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm laying it all on the line, every single thing that, is out there. There's nothing to hide about me. And a little bit about that story, so I was actually two passions, cars and music. Those are the only two things that I've ever wanted to be associated with, like, in my entire life.
Cool.
And so I went out and had a very interesting experience in the music industry, and I was telling you about this a little bit. We had podcasts going and all sorts of stuff going in Dallas. I did find seed money. We raised like $100,000 to go on tour and do some things, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the music industry and what's really going on, and discovered that it wasn't really all for me, and we didn't exactly have enough to continue to go to that level we wanted to. It actually takes a lot of money to get into that music business. I thought it was more about talent and then just who it's definitely has a lot to do with those two things, but it has a lot to do with money as well.
Studio time is expensive.
Oh, not just studio time, thinking about traveling.
Touring is expensive.
Yes, all of that. Yep. And I toured with some interesting names, and I've been backstage and on stage with people like Juice WRLD, may he rest in peace, but I've seen some very interesting things, but all of that came to a massive crash.
What happened?
We ran out of money.
Oh.
Absolutely had nothing left, and there was no way for us to get any more. And we thought we had another funnel of it coming. It just never came through, and we were looking for it everywhere, left, right, up, down. I know a lot of people in this city, and they were just like, look, man, it's going to take too much money to get to, we don't see like a profit in it. Wow. And I get it. Now that I understand what it actually takes to run a business and what business is, and all of and basically like how much money it takes to lose just to make money in certain businesses, man, I'm like, well, this is definitely, a little bit more difficult than I was expecting.
Absolutely.
And so I was at a point where I'm like, what am I about to do? I'm like, well, think, Vance, we're not going to do anything we don't want. We're not going to do anything we don't like to do.
Nope.
So I was like, what did I say? Music and cars. So there was only one other thing to do. I got to figure out what I can. Yeah, I got to figure out what I can do with the car business.
Okay.
Right, and that's a big thing.
Yep.
Car business is everything from the service side, sales. Obviously, that's what I chose. You've got like customizing. There's all sorts of little things going on. I'm all right with my hands, but I have no professional training. Didn't really want to go learn about it, but I know I had the energy, and I knew I loved cars, and I used to flip them every once in a while before. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this is what I need to go figure out.
Right on.
Right. So I went to a little Volkswagen dealership. Never had sold a car before. Sold some cars there, but I was selling mainly used cars. Right? And you could sell new and used. Didn't matter. You could sell either one of them. And I was one of the top guys there, except for the guy who was getting handed deals, basically.
Wow.
I was basically the top guy there in my first month, which
That's
is crazy.
amazing.
Yeah. You really shouldn't have that opportunity. Most people don't. And I was like, I'm actually not too bad at this. Like, I like it. I was helping people along. People were saying, thank you for this. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. People are happy that I'm doing this for them.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, man, I want to make sure that everybody gets this treatment. This is all I want to do, make people happy. So I continued to do that. But I was selling all these used cars, and I was getting so excited when a Mercedes would show up, or a BMW, or Audi, or this, that, and the other. It would just be a little small one, an entry-level luxury car, and I get excited. And so I was like, I need to figure out how I can go sell more of these and pre-owned, because this is obviously what I'm good at. So I went to one lot, and I had a good time there, learned a lot. And I went to this place called Earth Motor Cars. Shout out to them. Great place. Learned a massive amount. I sold everything from a little exotic all the way up to a Lamborghinis and Ferraris and classic cars. And I'm like, whoa, this is amazing.
Next
like,
level. What
is going on around here? Right? And there was an unfortunate end to that management, but me and the manager just didn't see eye to eye. So I needed a new home. And I got very lucky with Mickey Maxey, and David Thomas at Premier Autos of Dallas. And
which is where you are now.
Which is where I am now, and I will not be anywhere else. Like I don't plan on going anywhere. I never even planned on, going anywhere at the first place from Earth, but things happen. And
absolutely. And you're not going to do anything that you don't like.
Exactly. That is always on my thing. I always do what I like, right? And right now, I know nothing is going to change. The management is not going to change. The people, the owners are not going to change. I love all of them, and that I feel like family, and I am family, and everybody there is family, and we're all about family, and we want not just our employees to feel like family, but every single client too, and that's the best part, because it's not about just one car deal now. Nope. And that's the thing when I learned when I got here, and I didn't even know this. I was like, I was really just selling cars and then just on to the next one. It's completely different now. My mindset has changed. Yeah. It's not about just selling you one car. It's about how can we be a part of the family, make sure that, one, I'm saying, like I told you a little bit earlier, I say happy birthday to every single person. When I wake up in the morning, Facebook reminds us all the time.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's birthday. This guy's got a birthday. I'm like, yeah, awesome. It's his birthday. Most people are going to be like, oh, swipe away. I'm like, no, whose birthday is it? Let's see who I can text and make a phone call today that maybe I haven't even talked to him for a year, maybe two. Who cares? Let's give him a call. Just say what's up. Hey, man, happy birthday. He's like, thanks. I said happy birthday to a guy today named Mitch that I met at the lake.
Oh, wow.
From one of my first jobs ever. I was just pumping gas in boats. Right? I was manager at 19 at a gas dock in Lake Louisville. And I just reached out to him today. I was like, happy birthday, Mitch, from Vance.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? He's like, dude, I appreciate that. Thank you, my brother.
Seriously?
I haven't talked to him for 3-4 years.
Wow.
At least.
Wow.
And it's still just, he remembers me. He remembers the energy I gave. Even there, it was all about customer service.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's no wonder why you're so successful, because just little things like that, small connections with people, really can take you to the next level, especially when you're authentic like you are.
Oh, yeah.
So that's awesome. You were talking about some of the culture with the company and how you're all part of a family, including your clients. It sounds like you also get to work with some really cool people on the client side. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I do. So this is awesome. So luckily, David, one of our owners, has been in the business for a very long time. Mr. David Thomas has been doing it for 30 plus years. He was actually the #1 Lexus salesman for like 20 plus years, like in a row or something like something crazy. So the #1 amount of Lexus in the country for like record numbers of years.
Impressive.
So we're lucky enough to have people like Troy Aikman as a partner, who also buys vehicles from us.
Wow.
Dak Prescott is a very good client to him. I hope he's doing all right. I hope he's recovering well.
Absolutely.
We actually hooked him up with a little Sprinter van to get him back and forth between the doctor.
Wow.
It's very awesome.
Well, thank you all.
We're actually doing Michael Gallup, another Cowboys player, huge client for us. We're actually doing a giveaway right now. Michael Gallup giveaway. We're giving away some gloves that he made a very, very cool catch with. Signed gloves. If anybody wants to participate, all they have to do is follow our page, Premier Autos of Dallas on Instagram. Tag 3 friends in there. No big deal. We're going to choose a winner on Monday, actually, after Monday Night Football. Go Cowboys. Yes.
Right on.
And so then we're doing that right now. I even just sold a Range Rover Velar to another Cowboys player, John V. Johnson.
That's gotta be cool.
Probably like 2 weeks ago. It was, it's awesome. I mean, they're just normal people. At the end of the day, they're kind of low key. That Dak doesn't like need a big deal or anything like that. He just like walks in. He's like, hey, gives a little dap to everybody, says hi to everybody, gets in his car, and just is on his way. Of course, we're going to give him the utmost experience like we do every single client. I mean, if someone calls us and something's wrong, we're going to be there in 2 seconds. Like, what do you need? Like, what do we need to do to make sure that you're all right? Whether it's before the sale, after the sale, during, we're always there for you.
I love that.
I mean, everybody's getting Cowboys experience. It's not just Dak Prescott. It's not just
That's brilliant.
Michael. Yeah.
Premier Autos of Dallas, where every customer gets treated like they're Dak Prescott.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
That's what we're here to do.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but I want to give you one more chance to tell us about the contest that you have going on with the gloves.
Okay, yeah. So one more time, we are giving away a pair of signed gloves by Michael Gallup, who made an intense catch. And you can see the picture online, and it's a big deal. People really raved about it. And so we're giving away, this is our second giveaway now. He did a signed jersey, and now we're doing some signed gloves. All you have to do is follow us online, follow our Premier Autos of Dallas page, tag 3 friends in the comments, and you are entered to win, and we will give them away after Monday Night Football. And you'll see the winner.
You heard it right here. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Premier Autos of Dallas, premierautosofdallas.com. Vance, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's all for now.